Yo, what's up guys? I'm here today with something different than a live reaction. You know, this is a top 10 list, and most of you guys who have been on my channel for long enough, you know I've only done a couple top 10 series, and I just want to continue this. I've always wanted to do top 10 lists, like top 10 animes about this, top 10 animes about that, and I've been like working on this video for so long. This is actually kind of me from the future, because I finished scripting everything and doing everything, so I'm just making this intro as of right now. So I really gave this video my all. I hope you guys do enjoy it, you know, so sit back, relax. These are my top 10 seinen animes, my opinions, you know, animes that I've watched, seinen animes that I really enjoyed, and I hope you guys watch them as well, or, you know, after seeing this list, you might decide to watch them, because they're really amazing animes. And no, this is not like the best top 10 seinen anime list, because I know as I grow older and watch more animes and become wiser with animes, the list will be longer, you know what I'm trying to say? So sit back, relax, get yourself some popcorn, if you know what I'm trying to say, and let's enjoy this video. Number 10, Erased. When danger is close, Satoru Fujinuma is capable of rewinding time 7 minutes. After being falsely accused of killing someone, Satoru is sent back 18 years in the past. And yes, he still has his memories as an adult. So basically, he's freaking 29 in his 11-year-old body. That's pretty freaky if you ask me. Satoru soon starts to realize that the murder is connected with abduction and killing of one of his classmates. Now, Detective Satoru must get to the bottom of this and also protect his classmates. Could you imagine being 11 again? Oh, brother. Puberty hit, or it's about to hit. You have no freedom. Oh my gosh. Erase will leave you speechless as you watch Satoru uncover the mysteries. It's one of those shows where you just shut up and watch. Every episode leaves you curious for the next. I also like the atmosphere. I love anything from the 1930s to 1990s. There's just something about that era. Number 9, Black Lagoon. Mercenaries, check. Tons of guns, check. Badass female characters, check. Main female character with bad temper and vulgar mouth, check. Welcome to the world of Black Lagoon, where everything is A-OK. The story centers around Okajima Rokuro, an average Japanese businessman with a very mundane life. Set overseas on a business trip, his ship gets hijacked by mercenaries, where he is captured and taken for ransom, which soon fails since his bosses could care less about him. Talk about messed up. Rokuro eventually decides to join the mercenaries, where he sees life in a different point of view. Black Lagoon's pretty great. It has a ton of action if you're into that stuff, and great character development. Seeing Okajima change as a person is what really made the show interesting. Plus, freaking Revi. Who does not love Revi? I need a girl like Revi. I'm just kidding, yo. She'll kill me. Number 8. Baccano. Baccano takes place during the 1930s. As you guys can see, Baccano is an instant like for me, all because of the time period. The setting is New York, and there's really not one way to explain Baccano. There's a ton of characters the anime goes over. It doesn't necessarily focus on one character, so the story moves all around the place. 1 minute you're at a train stop, and next thing you know, you're somewhere else with another character. Now, don't let this fool you. Everything will soon connect together like a puzzle. Okay guys, I'm sorry. I know that was corny. I tried to sound cool, I know, but I'm sorry. Baccano may rub some of you guys off a little weird, since you may not be used to this sort of storytelling, but trust me, you will not only get used to it, but you will also love it. It's like all the characters are treated evenly, and you get to learn and see a small portion of them all. It's awesome. Number 7, Rainbow. Get ready for the feels, guys. I cried like a baby watching Rainbow. So basically, 6 teenagers are sent to a special reform school after being arrested for criminal charges. Could you believe it? Teenagers! I mean, but then again, you know how the world is, man. Alright. Alright, you know, shut up. I need to stop getting off topic. The 6 are assigned a cell together where they meet another prisoner, Sakuragi, in whom the 6 eventually look up to as an older brother. Rainbow is about the 7 boys and their struggle through the crooked system as they hope to someday leave the special reform school and meet in the outside. Man, while watching Rainbow, it made me feel like I was part of the cast. The characters were so likable and relatable. Rainbow in general did a good job with the characters, even the villains you hated to the core, and it's just a fictional character. You also see a very unique setting since Rainbow takes place in Japan after World War II, and it presents many themes of the time period. Number 6, Parasite. This is a little bit off topic, but I just want to start this off by saying Parasite has one of the best openings I've ever heard. Life is great until parasitic aliens take over. Okay, not really, because there's only like a few of them and you need like a ton of people to take over. But basically, these aliens try to control their hosts from the brain. And once they do, they eat other humans. Our main character Shinichi Izumi falls victim to this, but it doesn't go as expected. The parasite doesn't get to his brain, but instead his arms. So Shinichi is still in control, but also has the strength of the alien, aka Migi. And together, they must coexist, needing one another to survive. One thing that really stood out to me was Parasite's music. Like, everything was done so well. The great animation, the voice acting, I mean everything. And for your information, the manga was actually written in the 80s, but the series got adapted in 2016, which I think did the series justice. Number 5, Steins Game. I don't care what anyone says. In my eyes, Steins Game is a seinen. The story follows the mad scientist Rentaro Okabe and his friends Mayuri and Darui as they create scientific stuff. Yes, I know, very descriptive. The trio soon come to the conclusion that one of their creations, the phone microwave, can send emails to the past and change history. What must they do with this new technology? What problems will occur? Follow Okabe, the mad scientist, and his crew as they go through a series of trials. Steins Game has to be one of my top favorite animes. There's just something about the anime. I love the characters, the setting, and the story. The anime, although, does build up pretty slowly. So if you're not into slow-paced animes, I wouldn't recommend Steins Game, cause it takes quite some time before shit gets real. Number 4, Psychopaths. Psychopaths. Boy, does it feel good to say that. Guys, tell me that name doesn't sound cool. Psychopaths. If you ask me, Psychopaths is just like those detective shows you see on TV like Criminal Minds and Cold Case, but it takes it to a whole nother level. Now, I love detective-based series because I love to see the mentality of criminals. I know that kind of sounds weird, but you know, it's interesting. The series give you great insight, like how not to mess up as a criminal, if you get what I'm trying to say. And who doesn't like a little gore sometimes, you know what I mean? The story is about Akane Tsunemori, who's very bright and intelligent, and as her job choice, she chooses to be an inspector, which is basically like a detective. There are also enforcers who are alongside them. Now, unlike many other crime series, Psychopaths has a much different world. Basically, the people in the world are all connected to a system, and to be a criminal, you must have a high crime coefficient, which is basically affected with your mindset. So if you think anything crazy in your head that raises your crime coefficient, you can be targeted as a criminal. I know it sounds complicated, but you just need to watch the anime for yourself to understand. Now, there's a lot more to the anime as you see our main characters go through a series of cases that are very gruesome and completely crazy. If you ask me, you definitely need to watch this anime. It's worth the shot. Also, Akane is freaking love, yo. You guys should know this by now. She's my favorite female character of all time. There's just something about her. Her personality, her attitude, she's amazing. Number 3. 3. Monster. Monster is about Dr. Kenzo Tenma, who is a very young, high-praised brain surgeon with a beautiful wife, nice house. Basically, his life is perfect. Until one day, Dr. Tenma decides to save the life of a young boy instead of the mayor's. Due to this, Tenma loses everything. Now mysterious deaths occur which bring Tenma back to the top and seem to be connected with this young boy. Dr. Tenma is now on a journey to get to the bottom of this. Monster will have you on the edge of your seat the whole time. There's moments where you are completely mind blown and times where it's just very chill and soothing to watch. You should have never saved that kid, Tenma. You should have never saved him! Yo, that was so cringy. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Alright, but chill out, guys. You know I got the vocals, man. I sounded good. It was cringy, but it sounded good if you kind of get what I'm trying to say. I was kind of debating whether or not to put Tokyo Ghoul this far up the list due to the fact the anime wasn't really that good. But the manga, on the other hand, god tier. Check it out if you can. But here goes. Tokyo Ghoul revolves around humans and ghouls. Ghouls have these crazy powers and eat humans, depending on them to survive. Our main character, Ken Kaneki, is a shy college freshman who always has his head in a book. My worst enemy. He falls for this girl named Rize, who's also into books. If you ask me, guys, that's kind of weird, but you know, she's also into books, so you know there's something up with her. Thinking he's on a date with Rize, worst comes to worst, and Kaneki finds out Rize is not what he expected her to be. I mean, what do you expect? She likes books. Of course she's, you know, weird. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Learn. Read books. Books are good for you. All I have to say is, give Tokyo Ghoul justice. The manga is so good compared to the anime. How hard can it be to adapt the series when all you have to do is follow the manga? To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but yeah, I would check out the anime just for the experience because the anime isn't really all that bad, but you know, if you ask me, the manga is like 10 times better. It's on some next god tier level. There's things the anime doesn't include that the manga includes. So if I were you, I would read the manga. But suit yourself. Or wait, what? Number 1, Berserk. Berserk deserves the number 1 spot because the anime is really dark. There's rape, death, betrayal, and demons. Not that those things are good, by the way. It's just that the series is a bit mature, if you get what I'm trying to say. The story is about Guts, a young skilled mercenary who fights for money. Long story short, Guts joins a group known as the Band of Hawks, led by Griffith, and together, Guts and Griffith fight countless battles. I know it may not seem all that, but trust me, Berserk will change your life. Known for its notorious troll season finale, Berserk will make you feel good and destroy it all in your face. It's like your crush telling you, hey, you look nice today, and taking it back like, never mind. It hurts. The animation may not be the best since the anime is pretty old, but there's really dynamic music and gruesome scenes that'll make you sick to your stomach. Ay caramba. Alright, I don't even know what that means, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ay caramba, what does that mean? Let me know if you guys know what it means in the comments.